your system.
Yeah. Just have to go where you're commanded, really. So, getting back to your small group, when you first landed,
There was only two of us.
what was the first town that do you remember the name of the first town, that maybe the first battle?
Oh no, we had. They were chasing us with one time with Renault tanks. One time.
Yeah.
There was too many of us, so they could just attack us because they didn't know how many we were.
Yeah.
And we had real good training.
Uh-huh.
We never broke down. Everybody did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
For instance, one time they were chasing up. We were dead tired. We had to rest, and we found a small place with big boulders.
Yeah.
And we got into the boulders so we could rest and sleep.
Yeah.
And this one guy was creeping through the rocks. See, they all European, most nations have hobnails in their boots.
So you could hear them.
You brr.
Ah. Yeah. Against that rock, you can hear them
Yeah.
coming.
Our shoes are all lined with rubber.
Yeah.
Rubber.
Rubber. So how long was it before you got back with your whole
3 days.
battalion?
3
Okay.
days. The movie, Better Brothers, you
Yeah.
seen it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed the last episode of after D-Day,
Yeah.
Lieutenant, where he was a lieutenant in Winters. He
Yes.
died last year.
Oh, did he?
Major
Oh,
Winters died last year.
oh, that's sad.
He was walking at that cemetery. We slept at a cemetery that night, last night.
Oh, really? Wow.
And the next day I was leaning against on the road because they made contact with us, and I was sleeping. By this time it's starting to wear on.
Yeah.
And the three of us, two guys on each side of me, Kuzmo and Braden.
Uh-huh.
And Braden said, "Hey, look, some guys coming with camera on." So I raised my head, and so you see,
Yeah.
we were right at the side of the cemetery.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jeez.
It's coincidence, but we used to sleep in cemeteries because we figured they would respect the cemetery.
Yeah.
Hey, it didn't make any difference.
It didn't. Jeez. Oh,
And
man.
I'm not too keen on cemeteries anyway, so.
Yeah.
But, there was a little woods, and I saw this guy coming in. He, like a GI, all dirty, and a little guy, a little skinny. And I ran up to him, and he grabbed me and picked me up. It was a lieutenant,
Oh, wow.
second lieutenant, field officer.
Uh-huh.
And I sure glad to see him. And I put it on his time to grab me. The more guys started coming in. And a mortar shell came in
Oof.
onto my side. It would have killed himself, but I was behind this tree.
Yeah.
And they got the lieutenant here. And just the skin.
Oh, okay.
So his bladder fell. So
Yeah.
I helped him put him on a tree. And I often think about it because I just wonder what happened to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was dirty. You make the landings on the beach, you survive, fighting all the way to, and then get hit when you finally make contact.
So you're just fighting just to get back together with your guys, But what do you do after that, though? What do you do once y'all get together? What was the plan?
Well, when we got together, there was 60 of us survivors.
Yeah.
Of the company.
Okay.
That's half of the jumpers,
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if they got captured or someplace else, but when we made contact with the regiment, we were 60.
Wow. Mm.
When they came back to England 2 months later, I wasn't with them, but they tell me there was only 18.
Jeez. Mm-mm-mm.
That's the type of a unit, like the Marines, they go first.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad they go on the beaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
The beaches were slaughtered.
Oh, God. Yep. I could only imagine. I've only seen, just movies, but,
Well, we lost a lot of people, but you never saw them.
Yeah.
I saw 4 men hanging from trees in the little village. I don't know who they belonged to, but they were shot in the air.
Oh.
There was a lot of that,
Yeah. Target practice.
Well, it's not very easy.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming down, and if you see a tracer coming, you can back your chute, and the chute holds you up.
Ah.
And then if it comes a little higher, you can climb, slide, or drop. If you want to drop, just get 4 rises and pull.
Gotcha.
You go down. You let go, you stop. You want to go to the right, you pull the rises. You slide.
Okay. So at least you had some mobility, some way to...
Well, listen, the ride down is only about a minute and a half.
Yeah. Probably a long minute, though.
It rained, it's just like rain. They hit the tube. You could hear it when they hit the canopy. Oh.
Jeez.
I didn't belong there, that's all I was. So. That movie, Abandoned Brothers.
Yeah.
As they were flying, that's exactly how it was.
That's exactly how it was.
Everybody sitting, minding their own business. I was regretting I was there. I pretended to sleep.
Yeah.
Something would happen and what went on.
Yeah.
And they shot a picture of one guy he was pretending he was asleep. And wake up. But by closing your eyes and thinking of something else, a minute easier. We flew for an hour and a half.
Oh, man. Jeez.
You see those planes taking off? They look like seagulls, And for D-Day, all the planes for that company, 9 planes, they're all ready to go. And they got the engines revving real fast.
Yeah.
So the minute we're online, the plane just stands up and rolls. They don't glide like they do in the airports.
Yeah.
They lift up. They look like seagulls, when the seagulls started running.
Yeah.
Little legs.
Huh.
You fly and you fly right. And you start looking for formation. I have the formation
Yeah.
and 1,000 planes. I don't know.
Jeez. Planes going down left and right. Just anti-aircraft
We still lost 30,
explosions.
we lost 36 planes.
Oh, wow.
The plane, we're flying nine planes,
Yeah.
company planes.
Right.
And the guy, this plane, they're all flying about 50 feet, staggered.
Mm-hmm.
And you're flying, and I was right behind the pilot. I was the 18th jumper.
Mm-hmm.
So way up front, next to the pilot, I was sitting. So the plane had a little radar screen.
Mm-hmm.
I had never seen him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching the radar and I was watching the ocean. And then when we hit land, it shows the land. We're flying over land. But then you start seeing a little masses coming on.
Oh, no. Jeez.
So they got everybody up on their feet. And the plane would walk, because they always had almost wingtip to wingtip,
Mm.
So they had to, they could put in the brakes on.
Mm. Yep. Mm-mm-mm.
And we had to hold on to the cable here at the side of the plane. Well, some of them guys fell. All the cruise ship bullet came, but I don't know what it was. It came through his foot, came out here.
Oh, wow.
And we put him on the floor, and I don't know what happened to him.
Probably went to medical or something.
But I was starting to turn the plane down here to my right. I was looking and all of a sudden there's a boom.
Hmm.
A shell hit it.
Mm.